how I made $40,000 per year more than I was making with just 5 hours of effort. And no, I am not some make money online guru. This is my personal experience, and I'm sharing this because I know that if you watch until the end of this video, this will help you out tremendously. And if you don't know me, I am an ex-Amazon engineer. I started as a front-end engineer, and I'm making these videos to help you break into the tech industry. And so the point of this video is to actually show how easy it can be to make more money once you're actually in the industry, all right? So before I got to this money, all right, I had a few gigs, all right? I started in the industry at $15 an hour. I was an intern here, and I worked here for about 3 months, and truth be told, I did not know what I was doing. I got very lucky to get this internship, but that's also most people, right? An employer has to take a risk on you when you don't really know anything, when you're an intern, when you're just new to the field. But if I can do it, you can too, all right? The next gig paid about $32 per hour, which meant I had over doubled my salary. I had already doubled my salary in about 3 months of efforts, right? Again, I was an intern, right? And I'm saying these so you have some backstory as to what my salaries looked like at each of these places, all right? Following this, I got a kick-ass internship at Amazon. At Amazon, I can't even remember the exact pay I was getting, but I think it worked out to around $55 to $70 an hour. Again, I was an intern, all right? And so, if you add these up, look, 3, 5, that's 8. This is 11 months experience. This is 11 months. So this is about a year of experience, right? $55 to $70 an hour. That works out to over $100,000 per year. Now, granted, this was not a I worked full-time as an intern, but this was not a full-time job, right? So the next step after here, Amazon ended up giving me a return offer that was for, about $150K roughly, give or take. And I didn't end up taking that. I ended up taking a job at a different firm right after school for about $127,000, right? And this is where it gets interesting. This is where I'm going to explain how I ended up making about $40,000 in 5 hours. So what you'll realize once you're actually in the industry and you're writing code and you're starting to meet people is that your network is what's going to pay you, right? So I was making about 127, I got bumped up to 135, and that's when the funds started happening, right? So a friend actually hit me up saying, hey, look, we're building this startup. They just got funding. I think you should come apply. And I'm over here making a decent amount of money. I know I was on track for a promo, making a little bit more, but I was like, you know what, screw it. I will go and apply, all right? And mind you, I had not prepared for interviews. I did not know anybody in this company besides my friends. And truth be told, I was doing it just to kind of make him happy because he asked me to do it, all right? So this was more as a favor. So what did I do? I went and interviewed, all right? And the amazing thing is when you are brought in on referral somewhere, they think so much higher of you because somebody can personally vouch for you, all right? So what did I do? I went and interviewed. So what did this consist of? This consisted of 2 15-minute conversations, and these were just basic screens to make sure I'm not a psychopath or whatever, and I'm not lying about who I am. 2 15-minute conversations, and then 4 1-hour interviews, all right? And keep in mind, I did not prepare for this interview at all. And truth be told, if you are coding in the industry and so long you're not applying for FANG or, the super grueling interviews, a lot of times, if you know what you're doing, you can confidently pass these interviews, right? So if we add these up, this is literally 4.5 hours of my time. Okay, 4.5 hours of my time. I kind of did it as a favor. And this ultimately led to a job, that's paying $175,000, right? So if you go from 135 to 170, that is $40,000, right? So if we actually do the math on that time, it works out to about $10,000 per hour for my effort, right? And, if you're in the industry, it's in your best interest to meet as many people as you can, to shake as many hands as you can, to always keep your ear to the ground, because this sort of thing can happen to you too. Sometimes you get lucky and sometimes opportunities fall out of the sky. All right. So this is basically a recap of how I made $40,000 in about 4.5 hours here. And yes, this was slightly lucky, but if you're systematic about the way you're approaching the job market, about the way that you are doing work, this kind of luck is bound to happen to you. It's literally just a game of expected value. On a long enough time horizon, you're going to have great opportunities come your way. If you just keep your head to the ground, you keep working, you keep, doing everything in your power to get better, to get opportunities, to put yourself out there. If you just keep grinding, great things will come for you. All right. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, I have other channels on this video about how to make more money, about how to break into the industry, about what to learn. I've also prepared a free training for you that I've included down below in the description. This is going to outline exactly how to break into the industry so that you can start earning what you deserve, so that you can start living a lifestyle of freedom. All right, so go ahead and get that free training down below in the description, and I will see you on the other side.